Aloha and welcome to my cell. This is Rami Donahoe, and I am a sixth grade counselor at Chiefs Kamakahele Middle School. And today we are going to be talking again about my cell. The most used social media that I've observed at the junior high level in the high school right now are Instagram, Snapchat. There's a new kind of thing they're doing. It's called Hawaii Scraps. And basically, how you get signed up for that is you have to give a shout out to Hawaii Scraps on Instagram. And then you can start to post and observe fights all over Hawaii. I wanted to also go over texting and sexting and also my favorite, askfm.com. So first, let's start with Instagram. This has become the favorite app of most students because Facebook, most people's grandparents are on Facebook now. So Instagram has become quite popular because you take a picture's worth 1,000 words, and you post a few little things about it, add a hashtag, and basically it'll trend with whatever that hashtag, the number sign for just in case people don't know what the hashtag is, it'll trend and catch the eye of anyone who's looking for that topic that you hashtag. You follow people, you don't need to befriend them like you do on Facebook. So basically, it's just you find someone who's interested in the same topics as you are. Maybe you know their name, so you look them up and then you just follow them. It is easily accessed by the phone, and it's difficult for non-users or, say, the upper echelon elderly people who are in their 30s and above to find out who is who due to what I call little code names. You know, they can be called like underscore Dottie, or I have someone on mine called Pigs Love Frog, which is pretty interesting. Snapchat is actually kind of cute. I added that app. A lot of the kids are using that. This is the Snapchat Ghost. Sexting is a regular occurrence here because the picture disappears after a certain amount of time, and it can be viewed only a certain amount of times depending on how or what the user of the picture sets it. Kids feel like they're pretty safe to message and take pictures here because they feel like they can't get in trouble if no one can save the picture. But that's actually incorrect because there's two ways that pictures are being saved. First of all, Snapchat, being a corporation and being online, it's always going to have a database. So if whoever posting the pictures becomes famous, or if the police ever ask for proof or subpoena to get that information, they can always go ask the Snapchat folks and get that information from the database. You can also screenshot it or have someone else video whatever it is they're looking at, and that will save the information for you. Some other cool kind of features on Snapchat that I like is you can take a picture and then you can kind of draw a little picture over it. So you can put like, hi, you're cool, maybe over a picture. You can't really do that on Facebook. So the little ghost could come in handy once in a while. It's kind of like a fun thing as long as they're not using it for wrong purposes. Now, this is something I want to give you a warning about. So there is a lot of bad language and heavy violence. It's really horrible language, so I'm just preparing you that for this now. Oh, wow. A little Mortal Kombat in there. Okay, now watch this coming up. Guy comes out of nowhere. Bam! Oh. Two girls continue to fight. No one's coming to break up the fight. Blows to the head. Basically gets her in a submissive position. All right, here's the other one. I'll show you more of this in a second, but I want you to pay attention to the crowd. The people say less talk, or the gal filming it apparently does. And then watch the others in the crowd capturing it on the phones. And also enjoy them fixing their hair. Wow, the camera person is really impressive here. And you'll see a little kid come into the picture pretty soon. Why is the kid out there? Here's a bunch of other ones you can watch as well on that channel. Okay, and I want to give you a sample of texting. Students' favorite method of speaking to others is texting. This is a sample of a boyfriend and girlfriend texting. They're apparently, or the young lady's apparently angry for another young lady trying to contact her boyfriend, which is frequent at the junior high and high school level, basically getting jealous of others. They have long conversations, spilling their feelings, and they think no one will ever see it. Wrong. If you do happen to find an inappropriate picture that was sent to you, don't send it to anyone else, because then you are giving out child porn, basically, and people have been arrested, and it's actually a felony. So what I would advise you to do is keep it and turn it into the police for evidence. But whatever you do, don't email it, don't text it, don't send it on Instagram. Just keep it as evidence, basically. Okay, here's another interesting thing that I found. Sending nudes have become quite popular. So I actually found a guy on YouTube who tells you how to get a girl, a female, to send you nudes. And it's basically starts out that with the first one, establish trust with the girl if you want her to send nudes. Then you find out what she's afraid of, and then you make her feel safe. You want to show her that you can keep her secrets to demonstrate that you will keep things private. Tell her how sexy she is. Then you got to be the man, as he says, and set the example. You take the lead and send her a photo of you. This guy proceeds in saying, don't just send dick pics, build up to it. So basically, you don't just want to send pictures of your male genitalia. You want to send her other pictures first to show her that you're brave. And basically, he encourages people who want to get nude photos of girls to keep working hard to get that nude. Um, so please warn anyone you can about these predators. Another site that absolutely disgusts me is askfm.com. It's one of the worst sites for kids. They start off asking random questions, and the person asking can be completely anonymous. Another really interesting thing about askfm.com is all the feed and posts that the students get. A lot of it is negative, and they choose not to delete the negative posts that are basically revealed on their page. And I've asked them about it. I said, why don't you delete it? I don't want to go over it. But the thing is, anyone can see the feed and the negative things about them. So you ask some of the kids, why do you use Ask FM? They say, I use it because it could give you insight on what people think of you, and no one is fake there. Another thing is, crucially, users can use and choose to post anonymously, a feature that campaigners say has made the website a playground for cyberbullies. People can go on the website and produce pure hatred without being identified, said Anthony Smythe, managing director of the charity Beat Bullying. So basically, there's no accountability. Very dangerous. I would say get off of it. The guy here that I'm going to show you is from Britain, and he's going to talk about Afghan in more detail. Okay, so I also wanted to go over the types of cyberbullying so you can kind of identify it and say, hey, okay, that's what's happening to my kid. So basically, the types are flaming, which are online fights with angry language going back and forth. Harassment, repeatedly sending mean or insulting messages to another student, kid, even adult. Denigration, sending gossip or rumors. Outing, so sharing secrets or embarrassing information about another person. Trickery, tricking someone into sharing secrets. Exclusion is cruelly excluding someone out of a group. We had a group that was started here on Kauai about who's good looking and who's not. So if you weren't voted that you were good looking, you couldn't come into that basically post or feed. So that's considered exclusion. Cyberstalking is the worst. It's intense harassment that includes threats and creates fear on another person. So this has driven quite a few teens to commit suicide, and there's even been comments say, why don't you drink bleach, or it's better off that you die. I even had one female Filipino client said, you Filipino, you should kill yourself. And I was really surprised at how cruel these people are when they feel like they have the liberty to post whatever they want about people, and they completely disregard and don't care about other people's feelings. So turn them in, people. So, anyways, I'd like to thank you for coming to my site. And remember, you're the parent. You can take the phones and the computers away if necessary. And there are predators out there, so please warn your kids, warn your family, warn your friends about the cyber world out there. And please continue to go to Rami Jedi on YouTube and subscribe if you want to see this full presentation again. And obviously, I'll be doing this live this coming Tuesday, February 24th at 5:30 at the Chiefas Kamakahele Middle School cafeteria. So hope you like to join us. There'll be other sessions that day. Big mahalo to you. Take care of your kids. Love your kids. And protect them from these predators and from damaging their self-esteem and basically the picture of themselves, which should be beautiful because they're just kids out there in this world trying to learn and get an education. Aloha and mahalo.